What is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and we need to purchase a rock hammer. So we got that now. We are going to go ahead and teleport to Mortania, because today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be killing some gargoyles. Granite mauls are over 300,000 GP each right now, so we're going to get all of them today. It's going to rain granite mauls at the gargoyles. Looks like I've killed about 3,400. We'll go ahead and reset that streak, and we'll see just how many we killed today. I felt like doing a little bit of PKing, so let's go ahead and use our Guthans and let's kill 1,000 gargoyles. Lovely set of Guthans this is, because it's actually going to be healing us the whole entire video. We're not going to use any overhead prayer for this. We're not going to use any food for this, and I'm going to try not to use super combat potions, but look at all that inventory space being taken up. I like to save my super combat potions just because they're so expensive and so hard to get on an Iron Man account. I like to save them for bossing. This video is brought to you by Boot.dev. Boot.dev is building the smartest way to master backend development by tackling the hardest problem with e-learning: boredom. Boot.dev's platform uses tactics learned from modern game design to push ambitious students towards their goal, a career in backend development. Through hands-on lessons that balance theory with practice and an active Discord community, students are prepared to tackle technical interviews and forge a successful programming career. You are going to be learning back-end web development from start to finish in the Python and Go programming languages, and the folks at Boot.dev believe the smartest way to learn to code is to make sure you're never bored. Boot.dev is online, self-paced, and feels like a captivating RPG game. The platform is designed to get you writing a ton of code, because getting your hands on the keyboard and shipping projects is the only way to really learn. And hey, not everyone has the means to pay for a membership, so all of their content is free to read and watch in guest mode. Granted, a paid membership does unlock interactivity and the game that goes with it. Now, if you're ever completely stuck, or you just want to see how the instructor wrote the code, there are solutions available for every challenge on the site. So the real question is, guys, what are you waiting for? Learn to code today and click the link in the description box and use my code MrNoSleep to get 25% off your first payment for Boot.dev. That is 25% off your first month or your first year, depending on which subscription that you choose. And a huge thank you to Boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. But for now, let's get started. So a great update that recently happened, I believe less than a few weeks ago, is that now crush weapons are actually much better at gargoyles. Back in the day, you know, you'd always see people bring a fang here and a rapier, but now you can just simply use a leaf-bladed battle axe, a cudgel, a bludgeon. Of course, all of these items I don't have on my Iron Man account, which is why I'm just simply pounding these gargoyles, smashing them, if that's what you want to call it, with my Guthan spear. And as you can see, this guy next to me was using a leaf-bladed battle axe, which is a great alternative weapon if you don't have the items that I already mentioned unlocked. But Guthans I unlocked very early on my Iron Man account, luckily. Didn't take that long at Barrows. And overall, I'll definitely be using all of the coins that I get during this video to fix my Barrows armor at the end, so we'll see just how much money this costs. Otherwise, the only supplies here is like 1 or 2 prayer potions every inventory, just to use preserve so that I can have my stats boosted as long as possible, and just supersets other than that, because we're just going to be bringing high alch, and every single rune item I get, the rune battle axe, the rune full helmet, plate legs, and two-hander, we're going to be high alching. You also get adamant boots, but we'll probably just be high alching those as well. And you gotta love that 10k coin drop. Again, I wasn't wearing a Ring of Wealth because I wanted RuneLite to track every single kill, and sometimes you're just going to get a kill and it's like 700 gold pieces, so you know, you don't want to not have that tracked at all. Now, the famous Granite Maul is at a current price of 306k. It actually went down about 40k throughout the last 3 days, but nevertheless, 300k is still a ton of money, and the rarity of it from a gargoyle is 1 in 256. So the fact that I'm killing 1,000 today, we should at least receive 4 Granite Mauls. Hopefully a lot more than that, though, because I was told that it's raining granite mauls at gargoyles, and I didn't bring my umbrella. And ladies and gentlemen, there's our first granite maul, 329k as of the time of the recording. It's now about 306k, but that is incredible. The only thing to mention about this maul is that it does come with an incredible special attack, but unfortunately, you do need to purchase the handle, which is about 600k, in order to use both of the special attacks. But nevertheless, I was enjoying using the one special attack at a time while I was killing these these gargoyles. Alongside that, I was just simply high-alking all of these lovely rune items, and I actually ran into someone with a very cool RuneScape username. Check that out. And that's also a great representation that you can safe spot gargoyles with range or magic simply by just standing where that one person was standing. Alright, so even with a pretty scuffed setup, I still managed to get 100 kills in 45 minutes, and check out the normal drops. Just the normal drops alone, 327k, and then you add on that maul, another 327k basically. I just love gargoyles. They remind me of Czar monsters, but instead of dropping obsidian mauls, they drop granite mauls, and they're actually more expensive than obsidian mauls right now. Speaking of which, there's our second one. Ladies and gentlemen, took no time at all for that second one. Looks like the weatherman was right all along here, but yeah, in general, I managed to get 136 kills in my very first hour, and thanks to getting 2 granite maul drops, we actually made over 1 million GP profit from gargoyles in 1 hour time, just using a set of guthins. You definitely don't need best in slot to make money here, guys. 325k again coming in from our third granite maul. These are stacking up like crazy. I absolutely love to see it. Coin stack is looking nice as well, plus we're going to get a lot of noted pure essence, steel bars, gold bars, mithril bars, and gold ore, which is all very beneficial for any Iron Man account. Let's go ahead and bank that unnoted runite ore. That's about the only item I do bank when I need to. 2 hours in so far, 3 granite mauls, make that number 4. That is awesome. Looks like it went up another 5k since the last one. I would love to see the price stay consistent at around 300k, but to be 300 kills in and have 4 granite mauls, my luck is just, it's spot on here. It is spot on. It's raining granite mauls. And there's the rune light, 2.2 mil so far and 300 kills. Just high-alking all these rune two-handers, really adding to the price check here. 3 hours in so far. Now, if you guys are curious, where is episode 8 from Barrows to Best in Slot? I have some great news for you guys. It is officially finished, and you will see it in 1 to 2 days from now. That's why you're seeing me kill gargoyles right now, because I'm celebrating. I did a lot of clicking this week, and yeah, it's raining granite mauls. You hear me? Look at this. Another granite maul. Following that, we actually got our first hard clue scroll. Just kidding. Our second hard clue scroll. So we're going to be juggling those. We can drop them on the ground up to 60 minutes, and this is a pretty easy location to run back to and teleport to. Just another reason why you should still continue to AFK and kill gargoyles in 2024. Even though they're such an old, iconic monster, the fact that you can juggle hard clues here now, and that granite mauls are over 300k apiece, really never a better time to come kill these gargoyles. I know that I just covered Firewatch Sentinels, and the blood shard went down 3 mil since I did that video, maybe even more. But the granite maul's on the rise, so there's that. But maybe after this video gets uploaded, that's gonna crash too. I'm not too sure. RuneScape prices are very strange these days. Well, you guys know that it has been raining granite mauls at gargoyles, but there is a chance of mystic robe tops. So we did get not 1 but 2 black mystic robe tops, which is 1 in 512 to receive from a gargoyle. Again, I only have, I think, 1 or 2 mystic robe tops in my bank because I just haven't killed that many gargoyles on this account. But overall, we're going to be banking the mystic robe tops because we are going to run out of inventory space if we continue to get runite ore drops or more granite maul drops. So every time I bank, I'm just going to bank the mystic robe tops, the runite ore, and just bring back some super combat potions with a little bit of prayer. I did get lazy and I did want to start saving inventory space, so I banked my supersets and I brought super combats, but it's okay. I'm an Iron Man and I have plenty to spare. Well, that is our 6th granite maul. That is another 325k to the price check. Now, I know it's an Iron Man account, so value doesn't really matter, but it's still awesome to collect and gather all these granite mauls in the bank, and I can always drop trade them if I, want to, but I'm never going to do that. There's another one though, that's number 7. We have 2 rows now of granite mauls, or at least the second row has just started. Over 700 kills into the video so far. I've spent about 6 hours at the gargoyles, and now we are at 800 kills overall. Look at all of that beautiful loot adding up. Managed to pick up another black mystic robe top, so now that makes number 4 in the bank, and I think that's the 3rd overall in this video so far. And speaking of the number 3, we did manage to get our 3rd hard clue scroll. Little bit of a spoiler, I was unable to complete the 3rd one, but I was able to complete the first 2, so we are going to have 2 hard clue caskets at the end of the video. 900 kills in so far. I gotta say, I love this grind. It felt very nostalgic to be here in such, I guess you could say nostalgic looking gear as well. Meanwhile, all these bots in obsidian over here. But for the most part, as we gather our last granite maul drop of the video, there wasn't that many bots here, and if there was, I would just hilltop worlds because it's not that hard to find an empty world at the Gargoyles. Always a little more AFK and relaxing when you're alone sometimes. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 Gargoyles have been killed and completed. Let's go ahead and do the price check, and then we'll do our clue scrolls. All right, here we go. We're going to do all of this individually so we can see what the normal drops come out to be. Got some gems as well, and over 2 million GP, 3.2 mil in the normal drops. Now we're going to add in all of our granite malls. I managed to get 8 of them and 3 mystic robe tops, so my luck was just insane for this one. 2.8 mil coming in from the rares, which means I made 6 mil overall from 1,000 gargoyle kills, and it didn't even take 10 hours. I think it took, 8 hours or something close to that, so that's not too bad. My granite mall luck really helped out the price check, I will say that. Results may vary, but yeah, let's go ahead and obtain these 2 caskets. They took no time at all. Since I haven't done the quest, my arms big adventure, or my big arms adventure, I wasn't able to complete the 3rd one. It did cost me 174k to repair my Guthans to full again, so that's not bad out of the 2 million GP that I received from this video. Alright, let's open up the first hard clue to receive Bando's Chaps. That's my 2nd pair, but I will happily take it. 400k to the bank value, and the next clue, basic one, 40k from it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the RuneLite loot tracker from today's video. It took about 8 hours to kill 1,000 gargoyles, and I had a ton of fun doing it. Plus, did you guys know that you can take the same gear that I used at Gargoyles and the Granite Mall, the famous Granite Mall, and actually PK with it? Turns out it does work. The lethal combination of Guthans to the G Mall switch, well, it's not lethal for everyone, but I did manage to get 1 kill with it. Following that 1 kill was a series of deaths, but I would like to think that this was money well spent, and maybe next time I'll have better luck. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. It's rain in Granite Malls. Check out today's sponsor in the description below. A huge thank you to the YouTube channel members with a special shout out to LettuceAttak, xXzoticx, and DeceptionZ. Till next time, you guys are incredible. Mr. No Sleep out.